Doubles and coffee to all those people who lost jobs during the PNM reign of terror for 9.5 years. Look on the PNM page and call that number. To those who lost jobs when the sea bridge collapsed because Rowley and his government sent home the Canadians to give the Sarabai of a board member, PNM, Magellan, to take care of the ferries, and they all broke down. Then they did not procure anything. They put people, goods to go to Tobago on barge. They then looked for bridgemans, and Rowley signed a charter party agreement over the phone. And bridgeman's was to bring the ocean stem, which never reached. It killed mosquito out by 5 islands. The Kobo Star reached and 300 million and counting of corrupt money. But the sea bridge collapsed. The air bridge collapsed. The economy of Tobago was shattered from 97,000 international arrivals in 2014 down to 20,000. That's what all those people who lost jobs in Tobago because of Rowley and his lack of creativity or ability to run the economy, call that number. To all Petrotrin workers who lost their jobs, the 5,364 plus the 6,000 daily paid, plus all those in the fence line communities, the restaurants, the nail techs, the hairdressers, the bars, everything. You all call that PNM number and complain about the job losses. To all those who lost jobs during COVID, when we are 2 islands and should have been pristine and protected because of the salt water that surrounds us, yet 4,964 people lost their lives. Well, they can't call the number. But those of you who lost your jobs and they try to tell you and force you to take vaccination or else you'll be fired. All of those who lost jobs when the 6,000 SMEs shut down because of Rowley's ridiculous COVID policy of shutdown, lockdown, broke down, and mash down. Call that PNM number. To all the TSTT workers who were fired, the 870, then the 320, while a lady, man, boyfriend get a big money work to go and interview Rowley, all you call that number. To all the workers who lost jobs at Metal Steel when it shut down, the 11 companies that shut down in Point Lisas employing over 4,600 workers, call that PNM number, because Rowley and Smallpin went to Houston in 2017 and negotiated the worst gas price in history that caused a collapse of the energy sector. All you call the PNM number and complain about all them jobs you lost. To all the people who were intelligent and brilliant and wanted to earn scholarships for the country, all the young people, and PNM, being the dunces that they are, cut down scholarships from 500 down to 100. Call the PNM for your lost opportunities. To all those who were in the shipbuilding industry and the yachting industry in Chagaramas and the collapse of the CL Marine, all of those who lost jobs under Rowley and Smallpin, call that PNM number and complain. All of those who lost jobs, the contract workers in the education ministry, the IT techs, the guidance counselors, the social workers, when PNM cut funding to everything, call that PNM number. To all the sport development officers at the Ministry of Sport, the 75 of all you who were retrenched and that program was cut, call that PNM number and complain about your job losses. To all the workers who were working at the Ministry of Social Development, which was formerly Ministry of the People, and you lost the jobs because Rowley and them cut all funding and cut food cards down from 42,000 down to 28,000. Call that PNM number and complain. To all you intelligent people who studied hard, who went to school, who disciplined and believe in merit, but because of the PNM stupidity of uplifting dunces over everyone, call that PNM number and complain. To all those who applied to be Commissioner of Police and headed and beat Tojam and Erla in the list being interviewed, and you lost out on an opportunity to get that job, call that PNM number. To all those people who lost jobs in the construction sector because of PNM corruption and nepotism and only giving a few contractors work, and the smaller contractors were decimated. Call Penny, call that PNM number, call Balisier. In fact, go by Balisier House, because that Balisier House was built on your blood, sweat and tears with your dollars. To all the contractors who donated to Balisier House, including the roof and the air condition and the basement. I hear you could Bic. Remember they had some advertisement long time. A flick of your Bic. Bic, talk to me about the basement. To all the human beings in school feeding program. When the school feeding program was cut from 76,000 breakfasts and lunches per day down to 51,000 before COVID. Call PNM for your hungry belly. To all those who lost funding and gate and opportunities in Tech Buck from 726 million down to 285 million. Call the PNM, call Balisier House and complain about your opportunity lost, your opportunity to study. You had to drop out of school. To all those whose businesses shut down because of the foreign exchange crisis, because you can't get US and your credit card limit going through and you lost your credit from your suppliers, call Balisier House and complain. To all human beings who lost their lives and their loved ones and were victims of crime and robbery, as murders went up to 622 in 2024, call Balisier Hotline, call PNM and complain. All you call. To all the rest of citizens who now understand that merit is back, hard work is back, discipline is back, love is back, Kamla is back. Call UNC and offer yourself to serve your country, because when UNC wins, everyone wins.